You should've messed with me. You should've messed with me. You should've messed with me.
Yo, Goonerettes, what's going on, people? Little bit of an update, and it's not really an update, it's just my view on what's going on with Declan Rice. Yeah, man, it looks like we really messed up, guys. Manchester City last night officially said that they're going to be putting in their bid today, and it's not that their bid is the same as ours, but better over a 2-year period. It's the seriousness of the deal. I think that's what we're missing. And I guess that's the difference. You've got Arsenal, a team who have a track record of coming in quite low for players and taking their time with these signings. And if you look elsewhere, most signings are getting done without the necessary drama attached to it and the prolonged, drawn-out sequence that we see with Arsenal's transfers. Now, they're not all like that. You know, give credit where credit is due. The Havertz deal was tied up within a week, and that had a solid second offer which matched the asking price for the player. So you can't, it's not all bad news. But Declan Rice was supposed to be your primary target. He was supposed to be the guy that you wanted to maximize your team's efforts to win the league next season. And you flopped it, you fumbled it. But look, Arsenal still haven't dropped the bag. I mean, there's still a possibility that the player signs for them and that they're going to have Declan Rice on their team for next season. But that chance now is not as good as it was a week ago. Arsenal had their chance, they played about with it, and they messed around with their food, and they dropped it off the table. And Man City, who are far more experienced in buying expensive players and understanding the seriousness of what it takes to get a deal done, they said that they're confident. That's a bad sign, guys, because that means that they've spoken to the player's agent, and it means that the player's agent is up for his client going to Manchester City. Now, we all know that Arsenal's a preferred club. So how I feel this plays out now is City put their bid in, it's accepted. Arsenal come in with a bid to kind of counteract that, and that bid is also accepted. And then it comes down to the player where he wants to go. Because really, West Ham don't care about where he goes, they just care about the money. This is all on the player. And West Ham will give the player the choice of where to go. Now, from a systematic standpoint, if he goes to Manchester City, he'll be replacing Gundogan. Gundogan started 24, 25 games last season. So Rice will rotate. He'll only play half of the games. But if he goes to Arsenal, the likes of where Odegaard, Saka, Xhaka all played 36 and 37 games, Arsenal's going to burn him out. He's going to play every game. And he's going to walk into a position considering where Thomas Partey is. So that's where it is for the player, guys. That's going to be his choice. And so that's what everything is going to rest on. It's a shame because losing Thomas Partey means you're going to lose so much with this team. It means that you're going to literally lose your talisman, you know, one of the best players from last season. The real shame is that the Saudi Arabian teams have been now used to supplement FFP. So what that means to a team that's struggling to raise money, a team that's trying to meet those FFP numbers, you could just call up Saudi Arabia and sell your players and offload, you know, whether your baggage players, your older players, or your prime players. Either way, you can use them to supplement FFP demands. So Chelsea, as we know now, they've sold Havertz, they've rejected a Mason Mount third bid, and they're offloading 3 players to Saudi Arabia. Now, if that all happens, that means that they would meet that 200 million that they need to earn before the 30th of June, and they'll be fine. And it's going to happen because the bid for Mason Mount was 55 million. They actually need around 63 million from that deal. 63 to 68 million from that deal. So they've actually gone back to Man United, which you don't normally do when you get a deal rejected. They went back to them and said, look, this is what we want and this is how we want it, and if you can do this, the deal's done. What team does that? Nobody does that. If it's deal's rejected, it's rejected until you come with another proposal. So Chelsea are desperate. And I just wish that Arsenal would have probably left it a little bit longer. I wish they would have focused on the Declan Rice deal first and then gone for Havertz afterwards and sweated Chelsea out and let Chelsea sort of come to them and come with a compromise. Arsenal didn't compromise. Arsenal gave Chelsea exactly what they wanted, the 65 million, and that was paid just how it should have been. But why isn't it done like that with Declan Rice? It's shocking, guys. It really is. But listen, that's it from me. Let me know what your thoughts are in the comment section below. I'll catch up with you guys on the next one. Peace out, man.
Go stupid, go stupid, go stupid.